Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Andrea and this is Beauty with Andy. So today we're just going to be doing my everyday makeup drawer. So we're going to be taking things out and then obviously rotating it and bringing new things in. So let's go through it. I don't know where to start. Foundations is probably a good place to start. So I did use this for the majority of the week. I still don't like it anymore. I am going to use it up. So it is the NYX Born to Glow. I mean, it's not the most expensive foundation that you can buy, but not happy with it, guys. Not happy at all. So yeah, that's going back. It's in the second lighter shade, by the way, which I was quite surprised at. I thought I might need the lightest, but yeah, that's that. Then we've got this Technique Strobe FX Catching Rays cream. I really like these creams just to put on before your foundation if it isn't glowy. I never used it with this foundation because obviously this is glowy. This is more for like when you've got like a matte foundation. So yeah, and I also used it with BB creams. But yeah, that's going back. I used it with that BB cream. So it's the Rimmel BB cream 9-in-1. I'm going to keep this in because I do want to use it up. Also, I've used it with the Missa Perfect Cover BB cream SPF 42. That stays in here because it's too big to go into my foundation drawers. Right, we'll go here first. So this is like all my brow products. So I bought this recently. I don't know if I talked about this in the last video or if I bought it after that. So it's the Makeup Obsession Fluffy Brows Fibre Brow Gel, and it's in the shade Warm Brown, and it is better than the what's it called? The More Brows, which I was really surprised at. This retails for £6, and you get 6ml worth of product. And I think in the More Brow ones you only get 3.5, so it's a no-brainer really. Of course I'm going to go for this one, and I do like to support Makeup Revolution. It's Makeup Obsession, but it's under the same brand. But yeah, that's that. I'm still using my Wake Me Up Rimmel concealer. I don't like it, guys. Can't wait for this to be out. I have took the stopper out, so it's only a matter of time now, I think. So that stays in. I've been using this a lot, this Technique lip oil. I've got it on now. Well, I had it on before I put the lip gloss on that I'm wearing. It's just a really good lip oil. What else is in here? I use this but only for the spoolie. Then we've got the Too Faced Shadow Insurance, which I haven't used for a while. I've got this that I got in a Birchbox. This works stress check roll on. So it's a rollerball and it's supposed to stop you from being stressed, which I'm stressed all the time. It smells of lavender, which isn't the best scent in the world for me. I don't really like it, but I want to use that up. It's really strong as well. They do some pillow spray like that. I did have, or I still do have, sorry, pillow spray from the Avon, which I need to start using again. Right, so we've got some brow products. So we've got Slay the Brow, which I haven't been using since I got the Makeup Obsession one. I do need to start using that one as well. And then also we've got the tinted brow gel. So at the moment we've got 4 brow gels open. I did buy 2 more of these, but they're in another drawer as backups. That's how good they are. I never buy backups. Then we've got this little pencil here that I need to start using. Another brow pencil here from Poundland. And a couple of mascaras. So we've got this one that I bought from Primark, and then this one was sent to me in my Birchbox. So yeah, I'm on like 4 mascaras for probably about 6 months. Right, so in here we've got blushes, highlighters and a bronzer. I didn't use this Sephora one, I'm going to keep it in. Then we have the Too Faced and the NARS Orgasm. So they are project pans, so they always stay in. I used this Anastasia Blush Trio in Peachy Love. Absolutely love it, guys. Love this shade here. I think it's called Miami. Yeah, Miami. I've not used this shade. I think I'm going to leave it in an extra week. I can't leave this in an extra week though. It's been in 2 weeks. Absolutely love this highlight, guys. So nice. I've actually done a first impressions on it. It went up today. So I will link that. Let's just put it back in its box and it can go back into my highlighter collection. I'm thinking about pulling a palette this week. Right, so I've used this once. I'm still not sure whether I want to declutter it. I'm going to keep it in this drawer for another week and try and get more use out of it. So this is my MAC Soft and Gentle. Really like this. Starting to make a little bit of progress, but I can't ever see me panning it. Then we've got my Hourglass blush in the shade Ambient Light. Really been enjoying using this week. That can go back. This is always going to stay in until it's out of the collection. I'm doing really well considering it's not even something that's in my project pan. But the pan is really, it's not thick, so it's easy to pan, I would say, especially down here. I've already done that section down there. It's just this section that is quite thick. In this middle section I keep my Glow highlighter stick by New Look. Really need to start using this more. It's such a pretty highlighter, and what you can do is you can use this and then you can use like a powder on top. It's so pretty, that, isn't it? That's the only glow stick I've got. Oh no, this is completely smashed. Can you see that? It's completely smashed. Now, do I repress it to try and use it up, or do I just call it a day and say I've panned it? I mean, I did pan it. Right, I'm just gonna, I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. Let me know, guys, what you think I should do with it. It is project pan, by the way. So we've got this e.l.f. under eye setting powder. I'm really not too sure about this, but yeah, I will use it up. We've got this collection Sheer Loose powder. Not a fan of it, but again, I will use it up. Got this Nivea Daily Essentials 24-hour moisture and express primer. It's so exciting, I've nearly finished that. And then I've got this e.l.f. sheer tint finishing powder, and I can see the ring here of the pan, so I can't imagine it would be too long if I used it consistently, but I'm not going to. So all them products are going to go back, which really there isn't that many of, to be honest. Right, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to take you over to my acrylics where I keep my palettes, and then we will shop my stash. Okay, so let's go into these drawers. Right, so let's start with the first thing that I used. The first thing I used when I could, because I had problems with my eyelids, I used this Peachy eyeshadow palette by Primark. Did 3 days, 3 looks with it. Guys, it is just such a beautiful eyeshadow palette. I absolutely love it. Love the packaging as well, even though they have completely ripped it off from Glam Glow. So yeah, that can go back. That's staying in the collection. And then we've got the Wet n Wild and Bretman Rock palette. Really like it, but there are some hits and misses which I've spoken about in a little mini review I've done. That will go up after this video, so you'll be able to see that. This is what it looks like. It's just really, really beautiful. I would say I like the shimmers more than I do the matte shades. The matte shades can be quite patchy, in my opinion anyway. So yeah, that's that. So that can go back in the collection. I did pull the Nikki Tutorials palette out, but I knew I wasn't going to get any use, so I put it back in the collection. We'll be working on that this week. We've also got the Too Faced chocolate bar. This is Project Pan. This definitely needs to get more use. Then down here we've got the Urban Decay and Kristen Leanne highlighter palette. Really loved using this week. I've been mixing this shade and this shade together. It's just such a beautiful highlighter palette that can go back. I've even used this the Chanel Soleil bronzer. I've even used that once or twice. So yeah, that's good. The Revolution and Imagination Highlight to the Moon palette I've been using quite consistently. And I think that's it. Yeah, there's just a few products here that I need to be using up. Right, so what we're going to do now then is I'm going to take you over to my everyday makeup drawers. I'm going to put everything away that I've just, that we've decided to put back, and then we'll go through my everyday makeup drawers together. Right, let's get to it. I don't know whether to pull a foundation or concentrate on the BB cream. Yeah, I'm going to pull this one by W7 because I've got an idea for a W7 video, so let's pull that. Are we going to pull a concealer? For now, no. Powders. Right, so pressed powder that's up next is this one. So this one is the transparent version of the Rimmel Stay Matte. So we will pull that. And then I want a loose powder as well. Next one up is the Rimmel Match Perfection Silky Loose Face Powder. This one is really, really good for drugstore, guys. So yeah, I would highly recommend that. Right, and then loose powder, under eye setting powder is this Becca Under Eye Brightening Setting Powder. This is new. I've only used it a few times and I really don't know how I feel about it. So let's pull this. We'll take it out of its box. Just looks like that. Right, so for primers, I'm also going to pull this W7 Glow Prime, which looks like that. I've recently used that Spackle hydrating one. I could do with having a hydrating primer. So I'm definitely going to run out of the one that I've got. Gosh, the majority of these are... This one's a pore minimising one though, this one by Essence. Let's use this. I think I'm going to need to pull you up a little bit so you can see a little bit better. Excuse my arm being in the way there. So I think that's it for that. Glowy products for face. Good. This Rimmel Good to Glow is really good, so I'm going to pull that just in case I need it. Bronzers. Oh, there was that Wet n Wild one that I want to use. Where are you? Here. I forgot to pull this last week. I've not used it. I used it in a first impression, and that's all. It's the Wet n Wild Colour Icon bronzer in Ticket to Brazil, so I want to use that. Then I want to pull this as highlighters. So it's a PS Pure Glow highlighting palette, which is just absolutely stunning. So we'll pull that as a palette. I don't know if I'm going to pull any other highlighters. Right, next row down. Blushes. This is where I struggled last week. Shall I pull a palette instead then? Because I'm really not feeling the majority of the blushes that are in my collection. I must have nearly 40 blushes, and I'm only really feeling the newer ones in the collection. Let's see what palettes I've got. See what Malika's looks like in here. I can't remember if I like the blushes in Malika's palette or the blushes in Chloe's. I think it was Malika's. Yeah, it was Malika's. Right, so again, we'll just pull the actual palette and not the box. I think what I'll do is I'll pull a blush as well, just in case I get fed up. Maybe this cream blush by Natural Collection. It's in the shade, well, it says it's a highlighter, but on me it's definitely a cream blush. It's in the shade Coral Glow. Maybe pull that one. And this W7 one. Right, that'll be it for blushes. What I want to do is I want to test this Primark highlighter out again, because I mean, can you see how powder it is in the actual box there? It's all going down here. I'm thinking about decluttering it. Oh, and I need to pull this. I've got a whole story on this, guys. Whole story, which I will tell you about soon. But I'm not happy with Birchbox. It came in a Birchbox, and yeah, I'm not happy about it. So we'll pull that. So that is enough highlighters. Right, and then I'm going to go down to the drawer, to the bottom drawer, and we're going to be using the Nikki Tutorials palette. There is so many eyeshadows in here. That'll be definitely enough for the week. Let's just get it out of the container. Sorry, not container, the box. There's 20 eyeshadows. I mean, look at that packaging. She has knocked that out of the park with the packaging. It is so cool. And then it opens up like that. Looks like I've used it because I've been swatching it on so many occasions. I'm just going to put this in here now, if it will fit. Why is that in there? It shouldn't be in there. Because this palette is quite easy to break, so I just want that to go in there now. And there is only one more thing that I want to pull. So, where are you? Oh, it's here. I want to try and do 3 days 3 looks with this palette as well. So it's the, what's it called? The Light Nude Obsessions by Huda Beauty. This is so stinking pretty. We've all seen it at this point. But, I mean, look at that packaging, guys. It is so nice. And then there are the shades inside. Now, I have said in previous videos I don't want any more neutral palettes, but this was on my wish list for so long. And I only ever wanted the light, the Huda Nude Light. I didn't want any of the other deeper shades that she brought out. And this, I don't know if it's the same, but I got this one because it looked like it might be a dupe. So this one is the W7 Bear It All. Let's just put them against each other. Oh my gosh, guys. Yeah, it's a dupe. Right, so W7 Bear It All, in the shade Exposed. So that's that one there. I'm going to try and put them together. Can you see them? So that's what they look like together. The only thing is, this one, the W7 one, is smaller pans. But this one is a £27 eyeshadow palette, and this one was either £1.99 or £2.99. Right, so I'm going to do a video. I was going to do 3 days, 3 looks anyway with the Huda one, but I'm going to do a video and basically one eye Huda and the other eye W7. You know how it goes. But yeah, we're going to pull both of those then for this week. I thought it was a dupe, but then I thought no. But yeah, we'll pull both of those. And I think that's it, guys. Yeah, I think that's everything. So let's go and put things away. Let's start off in the eyeshadow compartment. Where are these going to fit in? Can't believe that. Right, so let's go over to my everyday makeup drawer now and put everything away that we pulled. Right, so let's put them away. Right, so some things are really a tight fit, especially in this main portion here, just because I've got so much things in there. I've got Project Pan in there, and I've got things that I want to keep in for another week, so we can kind of ascertain, you know, if I like them or not. So this is everything that we're keeping for this week's Shop My Stash. I'm looking forward to trying the products. I will be using this a lot. I'm going to tell you now, I'm going to turn the camera on and tell you what the issue is with it, because it is such a stunning highlighter. Right guys, so it's time for another complaint, and I hate doing it. Right, with this, I was so made up when I got it in the Birchbox. I got it in the free Birchbox, so I did actually pay for it because I ordered the Birchbox when it was buy one box get one free. So I did actually pay, and then I opened it and it was really nice. I was really happy with it. And a day later, I looked at the back for some reason and it said expiry 2020. 22nd of November, so basically I've got to keep using this till like November, and then it will be out of date. And with like sponges and things like that, they're gonna go out of date quick anyway, just because it's like a liquid sponge thing. So that's why I pulled it, and I'll probably just keep it in my everyday makeup drawer until November, December time, and then just get rid of it. But I'm not happy about the fact that I've had to pay for it. Even though it was in the free box, I have paid for it. And I contacted Birchbox and they was like, well, we'll pass your thoughts on to the sales team. We value your feedback and all that. And I'm like thinking, well, really, as a brand, you should be giving me something which is in date. So you should be sending me something else which is in date. But no, I didn't get that. terrible customer service when I actually spoke to them about that. Maybe they're just getting fed up with me as a customer, I don't know, because I have complained quite a lot, but at the end of the day, a lot of things have gone wrong. I haven't been complaining for the sake of complaining, I've just been complaining because things have gone wrong. First of all, they took quite a while to send me the Birchbox, then it went missing, and then like they had problems with the courier, and then I finally got it. So I mean, it's so nice, guys. Just going to let that dry down a bit and show you. It's still very moist, if you will, but yeah, that's it there. Look at that shine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use it. I don't want it just sitting in the collection and going bad. I'm going to use it, and then I'm obviously going to declutter it when I notice that it gets dry. But I'm not happy as a customer. I have paid for it and it's practically out of date. I mean, surely that's not right. You know, surely you can complain to someone about that. It's just, yeah, it's not right, is it? I mean, if that happened in a shop, I'd be taking it back into the shop, but they wouldn't accept any responsibility for it. They just said that they'd pass their feedback on to the sales team. So basically they're not going to do anything about it. But yeah, I'm going to use it. It's a beautiful highlight. I've got nothing against the highlighter personally. It's Birchbox that I've got a problem with. I'm going to get a couple more Birchboxes, and if I really don't like it, then I'm going to scrap them, because, you know, even though they did redeem themselves first time around, how would it have looked if they didn't to a brand new customer anyway? So they've only done like the bare minimum there as far as I'm concerned. So yes, I will have like 1 or 2 more Birchboxes, so October and November, and then decide if I want to continue in December. I might just go over to Glossybox in December and see how we get on there. I've always got on really well with Glossybox in the past, just like I had with Birchbox. I don't know what the hell is going on with that company, but you know, I'm really not happy with them. So I just thought I would give you a little bit of feedback in, like, because I did say I really enjoyed the last 2 boxes that they sent out to me, but I didn't realise that this was due to expire soon, so I thought I would give you an update on that. This is my Shop My Stash, guys, so I don't want to talk about this too much more and give it like all this negativity. Like I said, I am going to use it. This concludes the video, guys. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, I would love it if you would think about subscribing and become part of our little fam over here. Please like, share and comment, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.